Hey, what's up, everybody? 239 Hockey. It's Jim Flanagan over here, live 239, and we've got a hell of a show on here, fellas. We're talking about the predictions, the preview here, championship series this week, tomorrow night. We got it here for you guys. We're going to look at season zero, the beta season, how it all went down. The season has come down, and it's down to the championship series. And it's going to be a hell of a show. We've got the election night here, all the Trump supporters in the house here, and on top of that, we've got the man here. It's going to be a great show when this guy's on the air. I mean, I'm talking about the Brock Lesnar of 239 Hockey, Giant 918. What's going on, brother?
www.239hockey.net. Follow us on Twitter at 239hockey. The fact of the matter is, Flanny, that it's going to be Suplex City this time tomorrow night, Flanny. And we got Halifax and New Hope over here. And in addition to that, we got wide open borders over here for recruitment. We want everybody to come over here, guys, because you guys know where it's at. Southwest Hockey. We want to thank our sponsors over there on the website as well. News, it's Halifax versus New Hope. Flanny, what an exciting time it is for season zero. I mean, there's only 4 teams right now. What's going on next season? I know you're in charge of the recruitment over here. How pumped up are you for season number 1?
Yo, season number 1, fellas. Before we get in there, Giant, before we get into the predictions, the look at the championship series, 2 teams coming down, Halifax Harpoons against A New Hope. And, but let's take a look at it. I mean, what's the beta season, Giant? You mentioned 4 teams coming first time around here. It was, the test stages here. We tested a lot of things out, the stats system, the teams, the captains, the players. Overall, man, I mean, what'd you think here, Giant, man? Season 0, how it went down here for 239 Hockey, the beta stages. Last Thursday was the last series, and now it's the championship series here coming down this Wednesday night. Shout out to that. We'll be plugging that here all day. But what's your thoughts, man? The beta season here so far, 239 Hockey.
Well, I think you just got it right. You got it wrong right there, Flanny. You're talking about the beta season. This is the alpha season. Let's make no mistake about it. All right, 239 Hockey family. The fact of the matter is, this is alpha season. This is a ramp for what's going down in this league right now. And like I just said previously, Flanny, I mean, it's the Halifax Harpoons versus the New Hope over here. In addition to the 400-plus messages that you sent out. And what about all the Flanny over here? What about all the drama over here already, Flanny? I mean, these are what my sources are telling me, that ACDC, a member of the 239 Hockey media, is allegedly having some emo issues with Mr. Marty McFly over here, Flanny, that he wasn't able to make some games over here. I mean, what's going on with this, Flanny?
Now,
I don't know.
Now, I mean, I know you're the locker room analyst on it. I mean, I don't know the full details on that. AC, a member here of the media team, I mean, I just got word, he was unable to make it tonight, Now, what surrounds that on here? I mean, I didn't question it, but there's been stuff thrown around. I mean, did AC just not show up tonight? Did AC quit the league? I mean, was there any controversy between him and one Marty McFly? I know the team was on the Cyclones. They finished off the season right there at the bottom of there on the basement guys. But yes, AC did sit out. I mean, some of the sources. Now, I didn't want to get into this, Giant. One of 2 things, man. AC, stand-up guy, man. Been on the show here, man.
I agree. I agree.
I really don't, and it could be just a lot of garbage, a lot of stuff that people want to put out there or want to stir up the pot and stuff. You know what I mean? Yes, he did miss some games. I mean, did he sit down purposely? Was he benched on there? Did Marty McFly not get on? I mean, and the other thing, I mean, we got Marty McFly here, man, and I really don't want to touch that subject on here, trying, because you recall, man. I mean, last time we we did something like this, Marty McFly came on the forums and made a whole big post about when it had the controversial Microsoft scandal and stuff.
There's no
So,
Microsoft points
I'm
involved in
not.
this stories over here, Flanny. Come on, bro.
No, there isn't, man. But it's a rough subject. I'm not. I mean, with the sources that you may have gotten that, Giant, man, until proven wise, or until we have AC on here to verify that. I mean, I'm not gonna touch the subject. Yes, AC didn't play. Yes, the Cyclones didn't have one hell of a season. But listen, man, the bottom line here, you mentioned alpha season, the season here for 239 hockey, man. The bottom line here, man, is basically, listen, man, there was no sim losses, man. We had 36 games played, Giant. 36 games. All games got played, man. We didn't have to witness no Yambag throwing down the hammer on anybody, man. Any guy. So on top of that, man, the stats were inputted and everything. All the games completed. I see that as a success, man. Bottom line,
no
man.
question, no question about it. You mentioned that Yambag throwing the hammer and stuff like that. We know what it's been like at other leagues, all right, 239 family. It's not like that over here, okay? This is, things going down over here. Things are happening over here, all right? I mean, big league things are happening over here, okay? 239 hockey family, you got some referrals. You let guys like Flanny know. You guys let guys like Yambag know. Guys like Hugh Laurie, ACDC, Marty McFly. These are how our referrals happen over here, in addition to your recruitment process. But, I mean, we got some big stuff going on Wednesday and Thursday night, Flanny. Why don't we go through some of the stats of some of these diesel players? Let's go through some of the goalie stats and some of the forward stats. I mean, how incredible is this series supposed to be?
No, I mean that
it's gonna be.
The series is pumped. I mean, listen, man. When the season started here, I don't know who made the post or what happened, but they mentioned that these were going to be the two teams in the finals, and here we are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because starting off the season, A New Hope, Halifax Harpoons, they started off the season. It was a matchup right there, right then, and then here we are, finals and the championship. And it comes down to these two teams. So whoever had that prediction, whatever, beginning of season, got it right, man. And you, Giant, I mean, you yourself, man, coming on the draft show, you said, let's give D Mart the cup, man. You already knew, predicted this team's going to go to the championship, and here they are, man. So
yeah.
Before I get to that prediction there, Giant, AC ain't here. We also wanted to get Typhoon, long-time member, Human Typhoon, on here. Unfortunately, we had some connectivity on there. Wasn't no hurricane, was some typhoon coming down that way, I guess. But we'll try to get him on here the other show. But let's look at the recap. I mean, these two teams, each team played each other twice, man. So you had 6 games in total, 2 series between A New Hope, Halifax Harpoons. And if you look at the schedule, look at the stats on there, I mean, as of right now, Halifax handled it pretty nicely there, man. I mean, I think they only lost, like 1 game out of the 6 played, They swept the last series meeting here between those two. And got to be the odds-on favorite here, Giant, man.
Yeah, there's no question about it. They got to be like minus 5,000 and New Hope's probably going to be like plus 10,000 or something like that. Do we need to get a sports book over here already, Flanny? I mean, this is what's going on over here, the odds. But the fact of the matter is that Halifax is just going to rip it. And D-Mart, I mean, what can you say? The guy's an absolute stud. I mean, it could be, it could be NHL 17, it could be NHL 2024. What a tremendous player over here, Flanny. I mean, these are the types of guys that you're actively recruiting over here as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, this is kind of what we want to let our members know is that you, Flanny, I mean, thanks to you, the master recruiter. I mean, I don't know what you could say. You're like the Nick Saban of recruiting for 239 hockey. Tremendous job, man. I mean, over 400 messages, Flanny. I don't know anybody who does more recruiting. But, I mean, can you say anything less that it's just going to be more and more competitive next season?
Yeah. I mean, listen, man. D Mart doing a hell of a job, man. But on that live draft show, Giant, I think it's just like the first or second pick D Mart had. You already locked it down, man. D Mart's taking the cup here, man. And I don't know if you're still holding on to that prediction here. I mean, looking
No
at
question about it. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
You mentioned D Mart, man. What about the other guy there on Halifax? I'm talking about the lead scorer. Not only the lead scorer, Giant, the guy who leads the points as well in the league. And it's we mentioned on other shows as well how other players have transitioned from one position to the other. I mean, here's a guy that pretty much in any league, you could put the guy in the league, he's a top goaltender in any league, man. And then this season played left wing there for Halifax. And not only that, I mean, like I said, he leads the league in goals as well as points, man. What do you think about my man Superstar over there?
Look, the fact of the matter is, 239 Hockey Family, the name is synonymous with the man himself, the legend. When we're going to get a Hall of Fame in the future, I mean, this guy's a lock-in. This guy can play as a goalie, as defense, and now as offense. It's almost like he's unstoppable. So the only thing that maybe some people would question is, oh, maybe it's the chemistry with D-Mart. Look, every season, D-Mart is usually the guy who's leading in goals, who's leading in scoring. I mean, let's get real here, all right? 239 Hockey Family. Superstar is a superstar. The guy knows, he's got the instinct, all right? Just the fact of his name being Superstar, that's all you need to know, all right? 239 Hockey Family, that's all you need to know. And there's going to be trolls out there. They're going to be all jelly, a.k.a. jealous and stuff like that. But the fact of the matter is, the guy is a stud. All right, Flanny?
That's right, man.
And they're gonna take this in 5.
5 games.
No question about it.
Well, at least you gave us one, man.
5 games. So. Yeah, mercy game. They got a mercy game over there. That's all it's gonna be. That's all.
You mentioned, I mean, you come with a gamer tag like that, man. You got to own up to it, man. And this guy does at all costs.
No question. He backs it up too, and he doesn't talk a lot of trash either.
And you mentioned
he's not like some of these guys like Colleton and all these other studs like Hate Maker and stuff like that. You guys know who we're talking about,
right?
You know who we're talking about. He's not like that.
Right. Or comes on here, wants to see his name on that leaderboard, man. No, nothing like that. But listen, I mean, you mentioned D Mart, man. Yeah, and listen, Superstar leads the league, but it's not like D Mart had a bad season, man. D Mart had a great, wonderful season, man. But he's got other guys, other weapons now, which what makes Halifax as powerful they are this season,
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you throw a goaltender like 37 in a row there, man. Yeah, and the rest is history. I mean, you look at their games, you look at their stats, and dominant, man, dominant. I mean, I obviously, I mean, I play for New Hope, so man, I mean, I'm not gonna go against my team here, man.
Yeah, no, I hear you. You got your loyalties. That's very respectable.
Unfortunately, we couldn't get other guys on here. I mean, we tried on here, but Giant, yeah, I mean, I think I think we got a good shot, man. I think we got a good shot. I mean, one thing you got to look at here, our team, we finished off the season strong, man. I mean, there was no playoffs in this on here. It's pretty much championship series, but how it came down to was pretty interesting because that Thursday night, that last series of the season, it was the team that wins it goes on to the championship. So it was almost like a buildup of a playoff scenario type. And one thing I got to mention for New Hope here, we won the last 6 games, man. And, sweeps are not that easy. I mean, yes, we played the Cyclones, but then we played against the Joan of the Dead there. And both series, we got the sweep. So we're heading in here with a 6-game winning streak on here, something to look forward to. And also, we got one of the hottest PK on the penalty kill with a top penalty kill team, and to stop that offense, you need that, man, because they're gonna be trying to draw those penalties, the Dangles, the Deeks in there, and so hey, man.
Look, Flanny, you make some valid points, but the fact of the matter is, I mean, you got to kind of look respectable and stuff like that. You can't crawl into a corner and die like a retarded opossum or something like that. I get it. You're trying to give your team some cred, but the fact of the matter is, you guys are going to get smoked. Sorry to say. While we're at it over here, I'm getting inspired over here, okay, 239 Hockey. Can we get a poll up there, or can we get a thread started? Should Giant 918 start becoming a waiver after Thanksgiving Day? Yes or no? Well, you don't have to say nothing else. It's a yes or no question. And if you get it, I'll buy it. All right, 239 Hockey. Great. Again, it doesn't matter. It's a yes or no question. I'll play any position. Let's get that poll up. Let's get that, let's get that thread up, anything like that. I'm talking to you guys, to the executive committee over there. What do you think about this, Flanny? Is this some hot news breaking news or what?
Giant, you got my vote as always. You got my vote, man. 239 Hockey's got my vote. Donald Trump has got my vote, man, tonight. So I'm laying it down, man. Listen, man. Giant, hey, I'll purchase the game personally.
No, chill, bro. I got loot.
But yeah, exciting, man. I mean, great to see you on here, Giant, as always. Like I said, I mean, you're the freaking Brock Lesnar of 239 Hockey. I mean, guys, watch the show, man. Personally, I mean, you bring the entertainment where it's at. One thing I gotta mention about this series, like I said, I mean, we're not just gonna lay down, give DeMart the cup, on there. I mean, So I spoke to Yambag, and one of the things that came up, Giant, is you must be familiar, as a lot of guys on here as well, the Yambag curse. And the way the whole thing started, Giant, it's like Yambag's known to, when a league forms, when a league starts, the very first season, which, like here, we got the beta season, he makes it to the championship series. He gets to the finals. What happens there, Giant? He loses the finals, and then he goes on for like 20 seasons without a cup. And that's
the guy's mouth he's spewing lead out of it. It's just not enough lead that's spewing out of his mouth, so it just sinks him to the bottom of the fucking ocean. That's what happened with Yambag.
But what I'm saying here, man, I know it's the alpha, it's the beta season here, but trust me, man, each team does want to win this, man. They're treating this as any other championship, and especially Yambag himself on there. I know he wants to get this cup, so he doesn't go on to something like that or builds up another one of those curses. So, and I'm excited. My first championship series here, man. So, I've been part of a lot of leagues, man, and this is actually the first time I'm in a championship series like this. So I'm looking forward to that. I like our squad, and I hope we make it to Thursday, man. I hope we make it Thursday. Because watch out, man. Roger's coming, man. Saney, he's only played 3 games for us, man. You take a look at that website, man. He leads the league for points per game, man. And that's what it's all about, man. So
no question about it. And it's not only that. It's about the future of the league. All right, 239 Hockey family. So, you describe the Yambag curse or whatever. It doesn't matter. You guys know we're busting our butts over here, expanding the league, recruiting for some better competition over here. There's going to be choices over here. You guys know where the A+ media is over here. It's right here at 239 Hockey. And don't you ever forget it. Flanny, you got anything else on this final series?
I know we only
for Alpha Season 0. Do you have anything else on this?
Well, I know we only got a couple of minutes on here left on the show. I just want to point out some of the media stuff, man. I mean, we've been bringing you guys the top 10 plays each week. We got another one lined up here. And actually, I got a special guest, DeMart himself, man, coming from down there in Canada, man, Toronto, TSN, coming to you guys, top 10 plays. We should have that posted for you guys possibly later on tonight, if not by tomorrow. I just want to mention, I mean, the media's been great, man. Besides the top 10s, listen, man, what about this stat, man? We had 36 games played. 33 out of those 36 games were captured live stream on Twitch, man. TV, so where you could see all those games. And that's just unbelievable. How not only the league here, 239 Hockey, but Xbox One itself with that awesome feature there, man. I mean, it's something that I wish we always had, man. Back in my prime days, Giant. But it's great to see it here.
Technology changes, and it's just incredible these days. It really is.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So, let us know what you guys think, man. Let us know what you guys think about the show. Definitely hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Give us your prediction. How the series, I believe they got some kind of poll up there on there as well. And we've got, we're going to have a great new edition after the finals. I'm going to lay it out on here as well. We're bringing a roundup, a video recap show, Giant, of the finals, which is going to be like almost like a Sports Center type recap of that series. We'll have the play-by-play commentary on there as well. So that's something to look forward to. It's going to be first here for 239 Hockey. That's something to look forward for season number 1.
And that's what we got for today for the preview show on the Alpha Finals at 239 Hockey. Make sure you guys continue to check us out, 239, www.239hockey.net. Follow us on Twitter at 239hockey. Jim Flanagan signing out. Have a good night,
Superstar. Wednesday night, man. Wednesday night, brother. Man, I'm going to stop you. I'm putting it down, man. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Hate yourself.
Hate yourself
because you're not.
Because you're not.
See you Wednesday, man. Team Mars.
Good night, everybody.
Night.